afternoon, everyone. It's another inspirational moment from Jhet at thetaleofjuliet.com or jhetvanruben.com. And here I am in Los Angeles, California, attending Impact and Influence. And I met this guy, Brian. I'm gonna let him tell you all about himself. But you know what it is attracted me to him? He's good looking. And also, we got talking and he's married to Filipina. So, and at the same time, I love what he does. And he said he's got doing this upward spiral of love. And I got so curious. And so I'm gonna just let Brian share with you. Brian, tell us about this upward spiral love. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell our...
Yeah. Well, the upward spiral of love is what happens when you get your business and your intimate relationship working together.
The business and intimate relationship working together. That's what actually glued me into
business and your intimate relationship or your marriage. So sometimes entrepreneurs struggle with having their marriage work and their business work. And so we help entrepreneurs, mostly women, to get those two things working together so that they have enough time, so that they have the kind of support that they really want from their partner.
Time, support.
Right. And so that their relationship is actually going deeper in love, instead of risking the possibility that often happens, which is it gets less connected, less of a love affair, a little more of a practical arrangement. So we help people to really be deeply in love, fall deeply in love, and then get their work out in the world more. As you go deeper in love, our discovery has been that you can also do better in business that way.
So you help women mostly to help them go deeper in love so they can expand their gift to the world more. Is that something like that?
That's right.
Yeah. And how did you get something that inspired you to do this?
Yeah, well, I think maybe some of it is my own. I was raised by my mother and then my grandmother. My mother died when I was young, and both of them really had failed marriages. And so that's part of it. I watched them being unhappy that way. And then in my own life, at a certain point, I realized I really wanted to have a deeper relationship than I had had. So that was a very big, challenging thing for me. And when I figured it out, it turned out that I could really help people. I was already a coach at that time. It's about 20 years ago. But that turned out to be the highest value that I could work with people, more so than anything else I did. I already had a background in business coaching, being productive, being happy. But relationships, in a way, is the hardest nut to crack for people.
Which one am I
Yes, and thank you for that. And it's really interesting that he chose that Filipina to be
Filipinos in general are great people.
Yes, we are great people.
And they have, it's not, people don't realize a lot of times that they are island culture as well as being Asian culture. So they have the mellowness of Hawaiians and, Tahitians. There's a beautiful quality. I love the Filipino people. I think they have a lot to teach the world.
Oh, we have a lot to teach the world. And the wife?
And my wife is wonderful.
Yeah.
Her name is Joy.
Yeah, I was going to say
She's
Joy.
Great.
I haven't met her yet.
And you're obviously great.
Yeah. And my name is Jhet Joy. And so, okay, Brian, last question. What are the 3 success secrets that you can share to our viewers? Some of them are Filipinos too, and from all over the world.
Well, my thing is the upward spiral of love, right?
Yes.
So I think one thing I would say is to realize that all of life is really about love.
I agree.
It's masked as a drama about money and about conflict and but really that stuff ultimately underneath each challenge is really, can I love, can I give, how much can I receive in love? So I would say that one key is if you start with how can I really give love, how can I really make my life about love, that's probably the single greatest one. Another one is a little bit sort of controversial, but I think it's worth saying, which is to realize that you're going to die.
Yes,
life doesn't last forever, that you're not going to get to it later. The biggest myth that people end up regretting is, I'm going to get to really loving later, I'm going to get to really what matters later. And the truth is that really doesn't ever work out. So organize yourself for really loving the people you want to love, giving your gifts now, not someday later.
That's right. Okay, so number 3?
And number 3, I would say probably the single next thing I would say is who's in your life? Who do you have helping you? Who do you have as your friends? Who do you have as teachers? Who's around you is going to be a bigger influence on you than anything else in your life. Who are you learning from? Who are you hanging around? What kind of people do you have in your life?
Okay, so now here's number 3 success secrets is love. Love is the most powerful thing in earth. Number 2 is your family, is it? What is it? What did you say?
You're not going to live forever.
Oh, you're not going to live forever.
You gotta do it now.
Yeah, do it now. Don't wait. And number 3 is circle of influence.
People in your life.
That's right. So thank you very much. Thank you, Vivian.
Oh, can I tell my, if anybody wants to find out about me?
Yeah, please. Yes,
so it's
yes, about Brian.
Our website is theupwardspiraloflove.com. If you go in there and put your name and your email, then you can get on our mailing list and find out more about us. And we would love to have you do that.
Yeah, actually I'm going to put that on the description.
Okay, good.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you so much. Vivian is holding the camera. Thank you. I love you. Thanks.